kid. One girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Chargers. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Yeah, that's going to be incomplete. Looking at his back to start this one, so back to the huddle now for 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Play action now for Herbert. And his first pass falls incomplete. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you are going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. 10. Delta, hot. Ready.
A play fake, now Herbert's a throw. He rolls to his right. Brought in right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And the fake works to perfection. 1st down.
It is, on paper, a riskier option than just lining your offense up to go for it on 4th and 1. But fake punts are always an option in this down and distance. And in this case, maybe lining up to punt got the defense to relax just enough to go and make it work.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Delta, hot. Ready.
Throwing now, Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Herbert. Fits it through the middle. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game, playing hard, executing well, and putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. On the return, here comes Reed. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. That's caught. Hits the rookie from Louisville. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
21. Set. Go, let's go. Down pick.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers hold a slim 2-point lead early. Dicker on now for the PAT. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score. Chargers 13, Lions 10.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Working now from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Hey, Catholic. 380. Go.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Home troops right.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down.
Set. Wide 80. 59, 59. Let's go. Baylor touch. 59, 59.
Third and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready? Go, sweep! Check the eagle! Check the eagle! Ready?
Gibbs scores! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Chargers 13.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton to open the drive. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. On the play fake, it's Herbert. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 17-13 showing on the scoreboard. We're back to SoFi right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's go now.
They give to Gibbs on the option. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, third down.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on third. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the 27-yard line.
Go.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Space past the 35. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
40-yard line.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Delta.
Herbert now. Blitz coming. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Into the hands of Harris on the slant. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Lion.
It's Herbert once more. He's got the hook up, Lambert Smith. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone now. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
12. 380. Go.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Dicker connects there. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
things trimmed back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Complete beyond the marker. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Check the eagle! Check the eagle!
Throwing now off the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Tag! Crack all 80! Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions grow their lead to 8.
Chargers 16.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Balin, 380. Hey, Catholic, 380. Cut. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Has room into the secondary. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Brian Branch has it. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play.
A gain of 2.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pass play now. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Dragon 60.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They're throwing it. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for 1 more snap here before we reach halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Set, go, set.
Looking to throw. Complete here to Hampton. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Cap it.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Fights his way through a tackle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Crowd right.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Gatson. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They put a receiver in motion right. Back to pass on 1st and 10. To the right, he's got to Slong. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Here's a design run. He's out in the clear. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And right there is the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
He's going to throw it. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
70.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The two-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Hampton now up the middle. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
12. Go.
Herbert from the gun. Pass is caught by Lambert Smith. And this spot is going to be close. But he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Finds room to the 30. And he'll get this all the way up to the 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Set.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Working now from the gun. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And the Chargers have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Complete out to the right side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So we're through 3 here. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Baylor Tigers.
Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Movement.
To throw, Herbert. Drops this one off to Hampton. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Set. Let's go.
Herbert on first down. This one's caught. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ross St. Brown, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
The 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to try and throw it here. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Lions.
Hot 70, hot 70.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready! Ready, ready!
Gibbs now from the gun. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And tackled just in time to prevent that 1st down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Down a score. They're gonna go for this on 4th down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances, but defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
And he picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Go.
Looking to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Baylor Tigers. 380. Wide 80.
Play action now for Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. 380.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Lion. Set.
Sanders running dead ahead. No room up the middle, none outside either, Brock, so give him just 2 yards on that carry. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
12. Let's go. Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's got the Charger 1st down. And that should be all she wrote in this one.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Oh, it's a push with the tight end! And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown, but I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a can.